The 2K Sports Pregame Show, brought to you by Kia.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. In this game, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves at Target Center. Looking at Minnesota, 6 wins in their last 10 games. They'd like to play even better. Tonight, a chance to add to their win total. One player you can count on to be a factor in our game tonight, the cat, Karl Anthony Towns, such a fascinating young talent. What makes him so unique as a big man?
Well, I think Towns can handle the ball for a big man. He looks like a wing guy or a guard sometimes when he handles the ball, and his mid-range jump shot is probably separates him kind of Kevin Garnett type or like. Maybe not with the same passion or intensity, but he has a lot going for him.
And that cat can run the floor too, Shaq.
You know why he can handle the ball, Kenny?
Why?
He's from Jersey, has every skill you could want for a player his size, and quickly becoming the ideal modern post player.
He's a JBH?
In the NBA. Jersey-born homie.
Jersey ball handler?
There it is, Jersey ball handler.
I thought Jersey boy homie.
No, Jersey ball handler. Come on, Shaq.
Very close, however. Kevin Harlan, take it away.
Honest.
The crowd is assembled here at the Target Center in Minneapolis, looking for the Timberwolves to have a victory here on their home floor. And we've got it for you live, right here on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will join us from the sidelines. Last outing for Minnesota, the loss to the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, they were able to keep it close for the most part, but you could just tell they were not in sync as a unit.
You knew they weren't playing well. They tried to make some adjustments. Those got countered. This just wasn't their night.
So the Timberwolves win the tip. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Brook Lopez is out there with Trevor Booker. Then there's Foy, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. And tonight's topic, the 7-game playoff series. You look at college, the one-and-done format does add some suspense, instant elimination. But Doris, would you like to see the NBA shorten the length of any of the playoff series?
No, Kevin, as you know, there was a time in the NBA where the early rounds were 5 games, so you only had to win 3. To be honest with you, I think the best measure of a series is who is the best of 7. I like the format. I know that we need to figure out maybe the starting date as moving that back a little bit earlier, but I like the playoff series as is.
If it is a 7-game series, it to me gives legitimacy that that's the team that should be moving on.
There's no question about it.
Here's Dinwiddie after the made shot from Ricky Rubio. High arcing shot. Lopez, no luck.
All the credit goes to the defense, preventing a terrific finisher like that from throwing it down.
And it's good for 2.
Boy, so fluid with the ball in his hands. Town capable of driving it right at you.
Booker a screen on Rubio. Lopez a screen. Dinwiddie kicks to Booker. Shot from 12. The shot will not fall. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was played in Brooklyn.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
They were forced into tons of sloppy play, and I think they'll be looking to be more composed tonight.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And with Wiggins, it's best to be patient with his development, and they have been, to the credit of the Minnesota Timberwolves organization. But Doris, most feel once his three-pointer becomes a consistent weapon, his game is really going to take off.
I think that's exactly right, Kevin, because Wiggins can make threes at a decent clip right now, but even a slight improvement may push him to the point where he's at elite scoring levels. That first step, coupled with a strong three game, would make him virtually unguardable. You know, if he continues to work on his shot, you know his deep game will come along soon enough.
Good on the second free throw.
You know, getting to the line at will nowadays. Wiggins wanting to improve his free throw percentage.
Dinwiddie kicks to Foy. Here's Lopez, and again, no good by Brooklyn. Timberwolves have gotten their first three shots to go in for him to start off this game. There's the dish to Towns. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
And here we have an opportunity to check out Karl Anthony Towns. He's been dominant over the last month. 6th in rebounding, 10th in blocks, and not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
Lopez, a screen on Rubio. Dinwiddie kicks to Lopez. That one rolling around and rims out.
Man, they've missed 4 of their first 5 shots. Rough start.
Outside, Levine. There's a good screen. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range. No good there. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And the issues they had defensively, in part, I thought, was a huge factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was a road game for them.
Listen, the offense had the crowd's energy to feed off, but it doesn't explain a lack of effort on defense.
Timberwolves leading by 3. Rob. There's Dinwiddie, covered by Rubio. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Dinwiddie kicks to Foy. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Rubio outside. Here's Wiggins. The rebound by the Nets. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson.
Well, Kevin, you know these two teams are pretty even statistically and record-wise. Coach said it'll come down to effort and which side wants it more. Well, we'll see what happens tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, Doris, a hard game to predict, isn't it, guys?
It really is. On paper, just impossible to separate these two teams, and that should make for a hotly contested battle.
It's stolen by Foy. Here's Dinwiddie, and the rejection by Towns.
Well, his value to this team on both ends. Not many guys can defend the perimeter and the rim the way Towns can.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
Yeah, that's taking the direct approach. He didn't shy away from the size mismatch at all. Just took it right to him.
Here's Lopez after the made shot from Zach LaVine. Stolen by LaVine. Inside, here's Towns. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. Towns has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Dinwiddie passes to Booker. From 10 feet out, rebound Minnesota. Jang's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's LaVine. Here's Towns. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, beautifully done by Towns, using the up fake to bait the defender.
Well, when you're taken first overall, like Karl Anthony Towns was, you are expected to be an all-star. But you know what, Doris? I'm not sure if many thought Towns would be a generational talent, as he's on track to be in his young career.
Yeah, I think it's rare to see a player be taken first overall and actually exceed expectations. At every step of the way, Towns has worked hard and exceeded what was expected of him. And I think that mentality has put him in position to become one of the best big men in the NBA. I can't wait to watch.
And Towns drops them both.
Well, you just love the way Cat carries himself. I'll say this, he knows what work is.
Kilpatrick passes to Dinwiddie. Booker a screen on Rubio. Off the pick. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Not the strongest play defensively, though. I mean, he was taken out by that screen far too easily.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Doris, when you talk to Minnesota fans, there is a sense of optimism with this team that had been absent for so long. The Timberwolves are a franchise that had been very, very close to being good for a long time. Where are they now?
Well, I think, Kevin, fans think this is a team that could one day be playing for an NBA title. And they aren't wrong with the talent that are the pillars of this organization. If there is any fan base that deserves to have a team like this, it's easy to cheer for Minnesota.
Here's Dinwiddie after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Lopez, a screen on Rubio. Dinwiddie dishes to Lopez. And there it is for him.
Timeout. Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Minnesota calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Justin Hamilton comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Whitehead in for Dinwiddie. Timberwolves leading by 6. Outside, Levine. To the paint. Hamilton with some nice D.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
Yeah, he has the innate ability to change shots. What a competitor.
Here's Whitehead. He's coming off a 16-point game against Cleveland. Here's Kilpatrick. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Rubio misses. Nets trail by 6. Here's Whitehead. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Here's the teardrop. And the rejection by Towns. Rubio with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot, he'll go to the free throw line.
You know, I think one thing about Towns that sets him apart is that basically at this young age, no holes in his game, which is sort of remarkable. I mean, I don't think there's very many players in the NBA at his age that can say that. And you think about all of the aspects and facets that he has to his game, virtually every single one of them he's able to do at a high level.
The free throw drops for Towns. And Towns does everything so well. At such a young age, Doris. Pass is great. A strong defender. Has no problem playing inside or outside on offense and moves great for his size.
You're right, Kevin. And he doesn't do anything maybe at the best level in the NBA just yet. But when you put the whole package together, boy, it's jaw-dropping, his ability. Everything you want from an NBA player, that's Karl Anthony Towns.
Now here's Levine. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Here are the top shooters from deep this month. These guys have been raining down threes lately. Number 1, Shabazz Muhammad.
Sometimes a three-point shooter gets into that rhythm and just keeps carrying it over. That's been the case for him the entire month.
Kept alive, Towns, and it's blocked.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Here's LeVert. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now here's Dunn. Towns the screen. Dunn kicks to Levine. Dishes it to Towns. Towns is doubled. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He gives them a double-digit lead. Levine's got 5 now.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Pass to LeVert. This one for 3. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Dunn kicks to Levine. They set the pick. Teardrop shot. Bielitsa with the bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Cole Aldrich. He's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns.
And checking out some stats for Levine. How's the last month of basketball been for him? Averaging about 15 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
Here's Whitehead. Here's Hollis Jefferson. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to go on Cole Aldrich. And you know, there was so much excitement surrounding the Nets when they finished the new arena in Brooklyn in 2012. They traded for Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett to try to fast-track their success. But that win-now strategy really failed.
Yeah, and that's what can happen when you mortgage your future. Short-term goals can lead to that long-term misery. And they still have some pieces they can build around. We'll see what additional talent they can attract going forward.
Both good from the line that time. So it's Minnesota now, leading by 12. The pass to Levine. Passes it to Bielitsa. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Levine passes to Aldrich. And Cole Aldrich with the slam.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Boy, they hit the ground running, and not just on the offensive end. Their defense has been brilliant as well.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Whitehead passes to Kilpatrick. Down low, Hamilton. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. A chance here now for a three-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And his free throws are falling at a rate of only about 72% on the season. Not terrible, but listen, you obviously would expect him to do better.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
And the free throw off from Hamilton. Eldora is always in the hot list of topics as teams each year try to increase their odds at winning a championship. What do you feel are the key ingredients for a championship caliber team?
Talent, first and foremost.
Sure.
I mean, you think about some of the great stars who've won multiple championships. Bill Russell, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant. One is talent. That's the first part. Coaching. I think coaching in the NBA is underrated. And then increasingly depth because, of course, over the years, the season has gotten longer. The playoffs have gotten longer. It takes more players to win in the NBA than it probably used to.
Is the feel in the locker room overrated? Is the cohesion, the culture, is that important on that list?
You know, it's a terrific question. I do think you can win without chemistry. I certainly think for us, you can feel it when a team is connected and when they enjoy playing with one another.
Like Golden State.
No question about it.
And so he makes both from the line.
I think one thing the Wolves will certainly be looking to improve upon this year is solidifying that defense. It has been a weak point for them in recent history, and they have the talent, to me, to play good defense. They just need to drill in the fundamentals.
Here's LeVert. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Kilpatrick. Here's Hamilton. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Hit his foot. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. On defense, Minnesota, a 12-point game. And there's the call on Shabazz Muhammad. That's his first foul. .106 left here in the opening quarter. LeVert the pass to Hamilton. Down low, here's Hollis Jefferson. And you can count it, he'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Boy, the feed inside has got to be perfectly placed. It nets him 2 points. That's nicely done.
And with the Wolves and their defensive problems, Doris, a lot of that comes from lack of protecting the rim. That's not just on the big men either.
Well, Kevin, you're exactly right, because putting up a lot of points at the rim is not just the fault of the 4s and the 5s. Perimeter players can't act as matadors and let dribble drivers in so easily. If opponents do get inside, everyone needs to rotate and challenge shots.
Levine can't hit.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
Boy, if you're going to challenge him in the lane, you better go strong.
Here's Kilpatrick. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Just 5 to shoot. From the wing. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first. And here's Levine. 23 points for him the last game against Indiana. He feeds it to Dunn. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 5 assists tonight.
And how about Dunn?
Got it!
Oh, you did it!
He got it! What a shot!
Wow.
OMG, that's how you silence a crowd.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And guys, what's your take so far in the Timberwolves?
Defense paying huge dividends for them through the first.
You know, this is a savvy group. They know when to body up and play physical and when to back off.
Nets trail by 10 on the court right now. Second quarter starting for the Nets. We've got Bogdanovich. Trevor Booker is out there with Brook Lopez. And it's Kilpatrick in at the 2. No good from Booker.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Kicks it to Rubio. Pass to Bialica. There's a screen. 6 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Here's Wiggins. And the shot falls short this time. Nets shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. And it's interesting, Bogdanovich came over from Croatia a couple years back. He's shown flashes, Greg, of talent, especially offensively, but he's still putting it all together.
Yeah, I think consistency is the key for him. Sometimes he's aggressive, other times he just disappears. Does have good size and strength for a wing, can hit from the outside, also finishes well around the basket. I like to see him create more for his teammates.
Wiggins dishes to Aldridge. A steal. Muhammad with the steal. He kicks to Rubio. He dishes it to Wiggins. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
You can watch Andrew Wiggins play for 5 minutes to see how naturally scoring comes to this guy. He's always moving without the ball to find space to attack the rim or try to get open. And he is a guy that will continue to add to his skill set so he can put up points in a number of different ways.
No good on that one. And one area that Wiggins is already very good at is his ability to score on the break. Doris, he covers ground so easily in transition and gets a lot of free points that way.
You know, and that's what great scorers tend to do. They find and improve on every possible way to score. And Wiggins, just like all the ones who came before him, you take portions of other players' games and incorporate them into your own bag of tricks.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
Man, when you look at the Nets over the past couple years, it's really astounding. I mean, they've been near the bottom of almost every major statistical category as a team. I mean, that means that they really have nothing to count on to stabilize themselves when they aren't going well in a game. And when you don't have an identity as a team, boy, it is hard to find consistency.
Oh, what a big-time move by Karl Anthony Towns, undeterred with a hand in his face.
Feeds to Dinwiddie. Takes the 3. Rebound by Dang. Jang's got his 5th rebound in this one. And on the topic of the Nets, it's hard to identify their calling card as a team because the roster, Greg, still seems to be in a state of flux.
And not many draft picks or trade assets. It really may come down to love the ones you're with, at least for a little while longer. I mean, they have some scorers, they have some playmakers. If they can just find a way to block out the noise and play their game, they can be an entertaining play.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, we know Brook Lopez is a little vertically challenged, but he's still effective inside with an array of shots. That little push shot came because he said, I'm not the quickest guy in the world, so I want to get space and get it up quick, where they have no chance of contesting it. His go-to move is that righty hook coming across the middle. Kevin?
And, D.A., you can't block it. You just can't let him get to that left shoulder.
Timeout.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. Dorsey spent a lot of time covering basketball in the Big East back at Providence. You were all Big East as well. Who are some of your favorite NBA players to come out of that terrific conference?
Well, the two guys that come to mind are Chris Mullin and Patrick Ewing. Now, I was a Georgetown Hoya fan because I love John Thompson. He's a Providence College grad. And I told Chris Mullin that he was absolutely horrified. He said, DB, how could you be a fan of the Georgetown Hoyas and all that Hoya paranoia? I said, Chris, I loved your sweet stroke, but the Hoyas were my team.
Such a physical conference, too. And I think they brought a whole new texture to the game of college basketball.
Oh, there's no question. To me, that's when I became a fan of college basketball. I chose Providence College because I was a Big East fan.
No kidding.
Oh, no question about it.
I think about Dave Gavitt, too. The late, great Dave Gavitt. I know you knew him. You respect him. His legacy lives on.
You know what, Kevin? The thing about Dave Gavitt is he's one of the rarest type of individuals, those with vision.
Well said. Here's Dinwiddie. He has 5. From the baseline. Count that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Lopez.
What a slick bounce pass. Got it into just the right spot for the shot.
Towns, the screen. And Zhang kicks to Rubio. Shot clock at 6. Here's Towns. Count that as his 7th field goal in 10 tries. He's shooting a very good 70%.
Well, there's no question about why they're up. His accuracy has been phenomenal tonight.
Dinwiddie passes to Lopez. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Bogdanovich. 17 points for him last game against Cleveland. Lopez against Towns. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And as a point guard, you ran a lot of pick and rolls. Its screen roll play is the very basis of offensive basketball. Just how much nuance do you think is involved? And I know, but this is, I want to hear you, a successful pick and roll and pick and pop game.
Okay, so this just to give you some context on how involved the pick and roll is. Jeff Van Gundy has 300 pages of how on both sides of the ball you effectively run the pick and roll.
Got to be kidding.
300 pages in his coaching book on how to deal with the pick and roll.
And how about pick and roll defense?
Oh, I mean,
about the same equal number of pages,
and
right?
I'll tell you this, this is why the Chris Pauls of the world are so highly valued, because it doesn't matter what scheme you throw at Chris. He comes off that pick and his eyes are up and he's surveying, and in the most split-second fashion, running through a series of reads and making the right decision every time.
So here's the most basic play in basketball, yet if you go a layer deeper, it's maybe the most complex play in basketball. How to play it, how to defend it.
I'll tell you, they say the best things in life are the simple things in life. Pick and roll is the NBA at its absolute definition.
Now the feed to Dinwiddie. From the arc. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. A three-pointer, Wiggins, and the 3-ball is good. Wiggins has got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, you realize how fast Wiggins is moving when he pulls up on a dime like that.
Here's Dinwiddie. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. And that one's good by Lopez.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Rubio dishes to Zhang. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got 6 assists now in the game.
Wow, able to survey over the top of defenses as well as squeeze into tight quarters. Rubio is the consummate playmaker.
Bogdanovich, no luck. Timberwolves leading by 11. Wiggins kicks to Rubio. Picked away. In transition, here come the Nets. got that one up quick. Kilpatrick's got 5 points so far. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Rubio, the pass to Wiggins. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And Lopez gets it to go.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Rubio dishes to Towns. Chang, a screen. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Again, Wiggins missing.
He's been off and on tonight, and that one didn't fall for him, but they still hold the advantage in this one.
Well, around the league, former coach of the year Tom Thibodeau is known as one of the best minds in the game when it comes to defense. He helped get that Boston defense up to snuff when it won the 2008 title and led the way for the Bulls in their success.
Well, Kevin, look no further than the Celtics teams and Bulls teams under his tenure. They were the best defenses in the game. And Coach Thibodeau holds everyone responsible for their part in the defense. He also knows that rebounding is crucial to what you're trying to do on that end.
That free throw, no good.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Levine's checked in for the Timberwolves. Dunn comes in for Ricky Rubio. And the second free throw, good. And the results for Minnesota haven't come just yet during their rebuild, but Doris, they have plenty of things to cheer for. This is one of the most dynamic and exciting offenses to watch in the league.
Oh, Kevin, there's no doubt. Up and down the roster, the Wolves have players that are always a threat to make a top 10 play. Wiggins and Levine, both some of the best dunkers in the league. Cat can do things most players his size only dream about.
Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Back to Hamilton. Lopez left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The tray. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 11 rebounds in the game.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
And Zhang kicks to Towns. Hamilton pulls it in.
He needs to complete that opportunity. Really shocking he botched that one.
The pass to Whitehead. Nets passing it around to the middle. The rebound by Dang. Zhang's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Zhang with the screen for Dunn. Levine for 3. Sinks the triple. Levine's got 10 points.
Well, spacing the floor with Levine hitting from range, the offense benefits greatly.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
Start it.
Minnesota making some changes. Aldridge comes in for Towns. And Bielitsa in for Shabazz Muhammad. Passes to LeVert. Lopez a screen. Shot off the pick. Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from LeVert.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
I think you'd like to see a little more determination defensively to fight through that and contest a bit. I mean, the first thing you notice about Gorgui Zhang is when he's on the floor, it's his defensive presence. Very long arms to bother shooters, quick movement to stay and track drivers as they come to the rim. Such a force.
And with Zhang's defensive presence, Doris, he'll always find a way onto the floor. Everything else he does is icing on the cake.
Well, it isn't just protecting the rim that Zhang excels at, right? He also has great timing to deny passes and come up with some steals. He's carved out a nice role for himself in the NBA.
He's off on the second. Doris, we know you were a standout point guard in the Big East for Providence. What players do you feel have a similar approach to the point guard position that you played so well in the NBA now?
Well, I was not your necessarily traditional setup point guard. I was a player who liked to get to the rim and get to the free throw line a ton. So I would say somebody like Kyrie Irving who wants to be a dynamic scorer, handle is there. So I didn't mind passing, Kevin, but I wanted to score it too.
See, I picture you as like a Chris Paul. Leaner.
Yeah.
Could do both equally well. You could dish as well as anybody, but drive as well as anybody too.
You're
probably being modest too.
I'm not being modest. I was pretty tough too. You didn't like to play against me.
But I like broadcasting with you.
Back at you.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Yeah, and an example of why you want to let the game come to you. The opening presented itself, he converted in a big way.
And some great passing here so far. Let's check out this chart that breaks down where the assists have been coming from for Minnesota.
This backcourt is really shouldering the load in terms of the ball movement and great assists. When you look at the overall contributions compared to the bigs, nice work on distributing the ball.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. Nets trail by 10 to the inside. And Brook Lopez again. Lopez has got 19 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Levine passes to Bielitsa. The dish to Dunn. Puts up a three. Brooklyn with the rebound. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. That'll be the third game of this three-game road trip. Here's LeVert. Drills it from outside. LeVert's got his second bucket tonight.
What a difference in the second quarter. His shooting, much more confidence, much more accuracy.
Dunn kicks to Bielitsa. Dishes it to Dunn. Zhang, a screen. Pass to Bielitsa. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Oh, the confidence he exudes, the toughness. He just gets inside shooters' heads.
Back to Hamilton. Lopez with the ball. Looking on Aldridge. No good from Hamilton. Timberwolves leading by 5. On the wing, Levine cuts off the pass. .102 left in the first half of basketball. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. For Brooklyn, they have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9. Minnesota's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. There's the pick. Pass to Bielitsa. Back to Levine. Just 5 on the clock. He feeds it to Zhang. The 17-footer. That's good on the jump shot. Zhang's got 5 points so far.
Well, this is an excellent mid-range shooter. Zhang also likes to set his teammates from that spot.
The pass to Levert. Kicks it to Lopez. Rebound by Bielitsa.
Who knows what happened there, but I'm sure the defense is aware they dodged a bullet.
Now done. Outside, Levine. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. The Timberwolves on top, up 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Brooke, what's the key to the performance so far?
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you've enjoyed our first half of action. I'm Ernie Johnson welcoming you back. Shaquille O'Neal is right. The first half was all about Karl Anthony Towns. He ended up with 17 points, 2 block shots, and 12 big-time rebounds. The first 2 quarters went very well for him. And Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
Well, they made a concerted effort to get out on the fast break. Dunks, alley-oops, run the lanes at every opportunity, and it's wearing the defense down.
And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
I really like how they limited turnovers. You know, they didn't play it too safe. They made some really nice passes. When you can play like this and cut back turnovers, it can add up to over 10, 8, 12, 15, 16 easy points, Ernie. I don't know how many points, a lot of easy points. They'll be in good shape if they can keep making the same smart plays.
And that about wraps it up, as the second half is just moments away. Now down to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the crew, and we will see you after the game, won't we?
Yes, we will.
Yes, we will.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. It's been a clinic from Brook Lopez.
Yeah, he's been a revelation tonight, almost scoring at will in that first half.
You know, something he rarely does, look for his own shot, but it was really effective in the first half.
Nets trail by 4. Rubio and Levine together in the backcourt. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Gorgie Dang. And it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Bogdanovich dishes to Lopez. Kicks it out to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. The shot off that time. And Minnesota now the other way. Stolen away in transition. Here come the Nets. On the wing, Booker. Towns with the steal. 4.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Nets have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. And he knocks down the first one. And Foy, it's both of them. Minnesota's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, Wiggins, one of those guys who draws fouls at an excellent rate.
The Timberwolves have gone 9 of 13 from the line.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Brooklyn trailing. Dinwiddie kicks to Booker, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins.
Let's take a look at some numbers for Rubio. He's been a factor for them over the last month. He's getting around 8 points a game, 10 assists, and just over 2 steals. And you love his anticipation. All those steals, he's always a step ahead, reading plays before they develop.
Bogdanovich, no luck. The Timberwolves shooting at 51%. Really solid. And Zhang kicks to Levine. Here's Towns. Booker pulls it in. Booker's got his 5th rebound in this one. Foy, the pass to Booker. Nets passing it around. Here's Lopez, and it's all evened up. Lopez has got 21. 90 seconds now into the second half. Outside, Levine. Towns sets the pick for Levine. Out to the wing. Lets the 3 fly. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
I think this is just one of those nights scoring the basketball. Towns is just showing off.
They set the pick. Lopez dishes to Foy. A 3 ball. Nice D from Levine.
Struggling coming out of the break, just 1 for 4.
Towns sets the pick for Rubio. Towns in the corner. Here's Dang. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Well, you know your low post players are going to take a lot of trips to the foul line. So it helps to have big men who can drain free throws like this group can. 5th best, Brook Lopez.
Now, that is a very confident group of players at the free throw line. We haven't seen them struggle there as some of their brothers in the big man fraternity have.
Not at all. They've got the kind of ability at the line that would be exceptional at any position. You can't defend them as physically as you would some other big men because of just how reliable they are up there.
And he makes the first. And when you see Zhang, you don't expect a player Doris of his size to be a threat from outside, but he has a very soft touch in the mid-range, and it's getting better every year, it seems.
Yeah, I think there's no doubt. Zhang can definitely face up and knock shots down, enough certainly to keep other big men honest when he steps out into clear space, and also helps a lot that every time he gets to the free throw line, he's been solid there.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Now, this is a guy who was 63% from the free throw line his first year. Zhang now has transformed himself into a very good free throw shooter.
Booker against Zhang. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Feeds it to Lopez. Baseline jumper. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got assist number 7 for him tonight. And Rubio kicks to Towns. Left side, Levine. Back to Towns. Lopez with the steal. Foy with it. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. He kicks to Dinwiddie. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. Minnesota with the rebound. Zhang's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Zhang, a screen. Shot from free throw range. And off the front iron, and in it goes. That's now 8 points for Andrew Wiggins.
Great focus by Wiggins in the face of some pretty good defense.
Stolen by Rubio. Wiggins left side. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
2 shots. Foul. 2.
I think the one glaring issue with Ricky Rubio has always been his efficiency with his perimeter game. You know, he's never shot over 40% from the floor in his entire career. It's one aspect that if he could become consistent with, his game would soar to a whole new level.
He misses the free throw. And with Rubio, his strength of the player isn't his scoring, but he does, Doris, need to be able to make shots at a rate where teams can't leave him alone.
Well, Kevin, I think he's improved that perimeter a game enough that on most nights you've got to play him honest. He's even shown improvement in his ability to make a three. He might have already reached his potential as a player if he can't find a way to contribute more with his scoring.
Nets trail by 5. Now, here is 4. Lopez a screen. Booker a screen on Wiggins. Excellent use of the screen that time. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The drive by Rubio. Good D by Booker. Nets have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Bogdanovich passes to Lopez. And the rejection by Towns. Muhammad dishes to Rubio. On the wing, Wiggins. And here is Muhammad looking for his first basket still in this one. 4 on the clock. Towns the screen. Lopez with the block, but he stays with it. Chalk up 2 there. And the Timberwolves lead by 4. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's 4. Booker is screen on Wiggins. Bogdanovich, no luck.
You know, it's been hard for him to find the range this quarter, but I do like his aggressiveness.
Wiggins kicks to Zhang. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Basket, good. Now it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, that's the way it works. Good call, good finish inside by Rubio.
Lopez passes to Kilpatrick. Here's Bogdanovich, covered by Wiggins. There's the pick. Lopez kicks to Foy. And it's Kilpatrick missing. Timberwolves leading by 6. Taken away.
Set up. Get there.
The feed now to Foy. Lopez a screen. Booker in the corner. Shot clock at 6. And there's the 3-second violation. And a chance here to take a look at the shooting chart.
Well, it's pretty clear that they are having a lot of trouble in the mid-range. It isn't exactly the shot they are hoping to get, but when they have taken those shots, they just don't seem to capitalize. I would hope they try to go at the rim a little more as this game carries on and stop settling for jump shots.
Minnesota's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. And Rubio kicks to Wiggins. Brooklyn with the rebound. Pass to Kilpatrick. A stupendous finish in traffic. Kilpatrick's got 7.
Boy, the defense was in perfect position, but it simply didn't matter. He's just too skilled, too good.
Here's Wiggins, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, there's that in-between game, right? Wiggins silky smooth from the start.
Lopez a screen on Rubio. Foy with it, guarded now by Rubio. Lopez kicks to Bogdanovich. Sinks the triple. Bogdanovich has got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, that's a great play. Some confidence that time. He found a nice gap in the defense, didn't hesitate, let it fly.
Now Zhang, 6 points for him. The dish now to Wiggins. Goes up the baseline. And the shot no good, a bit short. Nets trail by 3. And Bogdanovich kicks to Lopez. Poked loose. Foy with it. Booker in the corner. Wide open. Another one falls for Brooklyn. The Timberwolves have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. And the Timberwolves call time here.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. There are far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
Minnesota making some changes. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Bielitsa comes in for Gorgui Dieng. And it's done in for Ricky Rubio. Now here's Muhammad. Defense is right there. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. And with a quick break on the court, we've got some time to show you the list of the top rookie shot blockers over the course of the last month. In the third spot, Chris Dunn.
He's been a factor on the inside. An impressive stretch for him defensively.
The Nets have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Pass to Kilpatrick. To the inside. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Dunn. Here's Wiggins. Misses from short range. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. LeVert the pass to Hamilton. Booker outside. 5 on the clock. Poked away. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And a quick review looking at some numbers here for Andrew Wiggins. Averaging 22 points per, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes naturally.
Now, here's Dunn. Dishes it to Wiggins. Here's Aldrich. And stolen by Booker. Here's LeVert. Muhammad covering. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. For Brooklyn, they have been shooting right around 75% at the line. 9 of 12 so far. He's off on the first. The Nets making a switch here. Hollis Jefferson's checked in. And it's tied up with that one.
Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
And here is Dunn. At the elbow, it's Wiggins. And here's the break. Here's LeVert. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Pass to Muhammad. It's stolen. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. For the lead, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. For Brooklyn, they have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game. Free throw good, Booker.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Inside to halt the run. Count that one, and the Nets lead has been cut down to 1 on the bucket from Bielitsa.
Yeah, sharp pass inside. Did well to get the ball into the high percentage area.
Here's the screen. Here's Whitehead. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. For 3, Booker, and the Nets, another 3.
Oh, since the break, his efficiency has gone up a notch, looking really polished now.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And Muhammad kicks to Aldrich. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
You know, there are a lot of questions about whether Shabazz Muhammad, when he came into the NBA, would ever find his spot. I mean, he was mostly a scorer in college, but you weren't sure how it would translate to the NBA. Seems to be best in being a scoring threat off the bench right now.
Levine's checked in for the Timberwolves. A minute 42 left in the third. Booker dishes to Hamilton. 5 to shoot. Tries it from the top of the key. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Sort of an unlikely shot there. Didn't expect him to make it, but hey, he must be feeling it.
Dunn passes to Bielitsa. They set the screen. He feeds it to Wiggins. On the wing, Levine. He's got 10. Down low. Knocked away. And stolen by Booker. Levine with the rebound.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
And the pass to Bielitsa. Back to Levine. Kicks it to Wiggins. To the middle. Here's Aldridge. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Aldridge has got 6.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Here's LeVert, guarded by Levine. Nets passing it around. Whitehead passes to Hollis Jefferson. And here's Booker from the arc. Again, the miss by Booker.
Clock is clearly on their side.
Yeah, they can make this the last possession of the quarter if they're smart about it.
Feeds it to Wiggins. Looking to get it going. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And he beats the buzzer to end the quarter.
What a cool customer he was on that sequence. Knew the clock was ticking down, but didn't let it affect him. Hit it like it was any other shot.
And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from Tom Thibodeau.
Keep digging, man. Keep fighting. Keep fighting. Keep fighting. Every loose ball. Make it hard on them. Make them hard.
And there's Tom Thibodeau focusing on the toughness and effort he'd like to see from his team.
Yeah, he wants them to just leave no stone unturned, take advantage of every opportunity, and that's going to be the roadmap to success.
And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter, and if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Brook Lopez, and it's Hamilton in at the power forward. Timberwolves trail. And Rubio kicks to Towns. Towns sets the pick for Levine. And it's sent back by Lopez. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Bogdanovich, who's checked in for Rondé Hollis Jefferson. Here's Dinwiddie. Lopez, a screen on Rubio. Here's Kilpatrick in low. Goes up again. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. That one is off. And he's good on the second. Timberwolves trail by 3. Rubio outside. Here's Wiggins. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Wiggins has got 9 points here in the second half. Here's Dinwiddie. He kicks it to Hamilton. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
That's unselfish basketball. Opted to pass up his own shot and dish to a teammate instead.
Rubio dishes to Levine. Towns sets the pick for Levine. Shoots from the baseline. Bielitsa passes to Levine. Missed inside.
I'll tell you, they're fighting the good fight, but he's not helping a difficult situation by missing this way.
And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
He's cold from deep. 0 threes in the second half after hitting just 1 in the first.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Rubio outside. Out left to the wing. Here's Towns. Count the basket and the foul. That's on Brook Lopez.
Oh, that's a strong finish. And Karl Anthony Towns will go to the line, try to put the cherry on top.
And Ricky Rubio has always had incredible court vision and knack for making that one dagger of a pass. But Doris has done a good job maturing as a point guard over the last few years. Picked up a lot of things along the way.
Yeah, Kevin, I mean, listen, the one area I've really noticed for Rubio that's improved is his decision-making. He has found ways to cut turnovers down every year in the league and is now one of the best playmakers in the NBA.
Inside, here's Hamilton. That shot off the mark. So Minnesota will take it the other way. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Now Rubio. Towns the screen. To take the lead. He shoots again, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Karl Anthony Towns takes the hit, gets the whistle.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And Towns drops them both. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Passes it to Kilpatrick. Over to the left wing. Bogdanovich drills the 3-pointer. Bogdanovich has got 9 points now in just the second half. Outside, Levine. To the paint. It's tipped. Lopez with the steal. And here they come. Here's Kilpatrick. And the shot is long.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Wiggins kicks to Levine. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And that's now 28 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Hamilton with a screen on Rubio. Lopez a screen. Dinwiddie dishes to Lopez. The feed to Dinwiddie. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Left side, Levine. And Rubio kicks to Levine. Just 5 on the clock. It's Bielitsa. And the layup's good off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Kilpatrick passes to Lopez. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Lopez has got 25 points.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
You know he's always looking to attack. And late in a close ball game, when he catches the defense napping, he's going straight to the rack.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
The aggressive finish inside. Andrew Wiggins beats some very good defense.
Lopez a screen. Dinwiddie dishes to Hamilton. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 9 assists now tonight. And Rubio kicks to Bielitsa. Inside. From 11 feet away, Brooklyn with the rebound. Lopez has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Dinwiddie. In the corner, it's Hamilton. Kept alive. Second chance shot. And it's Lopez laying it in. 27 points for him. Neither team here in the 4th generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Rubio. Minnesota making a switch here. Zhang's checked in. Booker, he's checked in for the Nets. The Nets with the lead. Here's Dinwiddie. Booker is screen on Rubio. Dinwiddie passes to Lopez. Towns with the defensive effort. Timberwolves have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. There's the dish to Wiggins. Rubio misses. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Lopez outside. There's a screen. He dishes it to Dinwiddie. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up to the stripe. Takes a big height bounce and goes in.
Only the one made basket in the 4th. He hasn't provided them with a whole lot offensively.
Rubio outside. Pass to Wiggins. Will it go? The rebound by the Nets.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Kilpatrick. Lopez kicks to Booker. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. That's good from Lopez. Lopez hits them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Dishes it to Zhang. Levine a screen on Lopez. Pass to Wiggins. The shot, no good. Good D by Booker. Nets leading by 5. Here's Kilpatrick. Releases. The putback. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Zhang's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Rubio dishes to Wiggins. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Brooklyn with the ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Here's Dinwiddie. On the wing, Booker pulls up. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
And Rubio kicks to Zhang. He feeds it to Wiggins. 4 on the shot clock. Another miss by Minnesota.
And, you know, you can feel the desperation right now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
You know, and this is where your leaders need to step up. They need to force a shift in the tide.
Minnesota calls timeout. Nice game. Great performance by Brook Lopez.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Wiggins, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Wiggins has got 6 here in this quarter. Nets leading by 8. Dinwiddie kicks to Lopez. And there's the pass to Bogdanovic. Takes a 3. Nailed from three-point land. Bogdanovic has got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for the Nets. Zhang, a screen. Here's Wiggins. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Well, the quickness to beat you inside, Wiggins possesses that in spades.
Free throw good, Wiggins.
And maybe he's starting to find his form at the line. He certainly had his share of chances.
And both free throws good for Wiggins.
And seems like he's regaining his focus. The form at the line tonight has not been as good for the most part.
Lopez passes to Dinwiddie. Good on the shot. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 11 now for Brooklyn.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
And you know he's not going to back down anytime soon. It doesn't matter if they're trailing or holding a lead like they are right now. He's going to keep pouring it on.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Kicks to Lopez. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. And that's 31 points for Brook Lopez. Rubio with it. Zhang, a screen. Here's Wiggins. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Lopez. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Hamilton's checked in for Brooklyn.
Two shots.
Good on the first, and that brings them to within 10. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
Here's Kilpatrick, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. .136 left to play here in the fourth. Shot clock at 5.
Boy, nicely contested by Levine. He can be a smothering defender when focused.
Feeds it to Rubio from 11 feet away. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Rubio. 30 points for Karl Anthony Towns. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter of this one. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Hamilton with a screen on Levine. Here's Dinwiddie, covered by Wiggins. There's the pick. 5 on the clock. Here's Dinwiddie. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Timeout. And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Nets.
Yeah, this has got to be one of the most rewarding wins they'll have this season. They could have easily gone quietly, but they fought back so hard.
They really did, and I think it shows a little bit of the character of this group, and that's a testament to them. When things seem to be their most difficult, they have a way of rallying around one another and looking to be at their best.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-gamer. And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Brook Lopez.
Well, we're not going to be surprised when he turns in a game like this, but I thought he played especially well and a ton of productivity to go along with it.
.50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Wiggins. Kept alive, Minnesota.
Wow, just getting all the luck right now, it seems. Good bounce.
Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Here's Kilpatrick. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Here's Kilpatrick, covered by Rubio. Shot clock at 5. Here's Kilpatrick. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in for him. And it's a 12-point Brooklyn lead. Up top, Rubio. Another miss by Minnesota. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Brooke, congrats on the win. You guys have had a rough patch lately. How good was it to finally get a W?
I guess we learn from our mistakes, and we're learning together on the fly. And so as long as we come together and learn from our mistakes, we'll be all right.
Well, you did a great job finishing tonight, Brooke. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Brook Lopez. He took on the scoring load in the second quarter practically all by himself. time and time again, his aggressiveness paid huge dividends.
Unbelievable, man. And when this guy's got it going on like that, it's a pleasure. I mean, just a pleasure to watch him play. I'd pay to come see him, even though I don't have to.
He took on a bigger role for them tonight, and they needed it. They had a lot more losses than wins lately, so something had to change. And tonight gives them a blueprint on how to maintain this type of success. Really had a good time watching this kid play tonight.
That's going to do it for our broadcast tonight. We certainly hope you've enjoyed the show, don't we, guys?
It was great.
Yeah. Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and for Kevin Harlan and the entire 2K Sports crew. All 653,000 of them.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Hard-working.
A lot of people.
Yeah. It's a long line at the buffet, though.
Yeah. Shout out to the T-Pose, man.
Oh,
I don't know his name, but I know his face.
I'm Ernie Johnson. See you next time.